They haven't had a black girl on the cover since forever," the former Disney star, Zendaya, said. Behind the embracing facade of Disney, there is a dark shadow that falls upon it. Disney exploits women of color by not supplying needs and thinking about their mental health. As we know from previous statements, Disney has been accused of mistreating their cast, especially women of color but one of their own. Zendaya accuses Disney of manipulating Halle Bailey and other female black actresses to get what they want. In this video, we will talk about some of the struggles that black Disney girls have faced in the industry. So, stay tuned. Raven-Symoné. Let's dive into the story of Raven-Symoné, a true powerhouse in entertainment. Raven is not just an actress, but also a singer, performer, and director, showcasing her versatility across multiple fields. Long before she made waves with Disney, Raven was already a well-known figure in the industry. She gained prominence as a child actress with memorable roles on The Cosby Show and Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, and also starred in the popular film Dr. Dolittle. Her talent extended beyond acting. She was also a singer with a growing fan base. When Raven joined the Disney Channel, her career reached new heights. She became the star of That's So Raven, a show that not only captivated audiences, but also set a new standard for Disney's programming. The show's success created a template for future Disney projects, marking a significant milestone in her career. Raven's Disney journey didn't stop there. She also played a key role in the highly popular movie series The Cheetah Girls. Her partnership with Disney also included several music projects. Despite her success, Raven faced personal struggles, particularly with her image and weight. She has been candid about the challenges she encountered, revealing on The View that even as a child on the set of The Cosby Show, she was criticized for her weight and was told she couldn't eat on set. Years after making her mark on Disney, Raven-Symoné reflected on the significant pressures she faced regarding her body image. She admitted that even when she reached 180 pounds during her time on That's So Raven, the network's emphasis on image rather than talent contributed to her struggles. Raven revealed, "You put nasty stuff in front of me, or you put images of these women that I'll never aspire to. Of course, I'm going to get depressed." The unrealistic standards and negative reinforcement took a toll on her mental health. Raven also disclosed that Disney had reservations about her weight affecting her ability to perform. She recalled being told that she was too big to perform in a concert for Disney, saying, "I wish I was living now as a younger person. I probably wouldn't have so many mental issues throughout my life and career." Despite these criticisms, she persevered, reflecting on her determination. "I was told, I don't know how she can dance being that big. Wow." And I was like, and I still did it. I went on tour forever because it's not about your size, it's about what you have to say. If you can sing or dance and perform, it's not about your size. The emphasis Disney placed on image over talent was a persistent issue. Raven's immense talent as a singer and performer was overshadowed by a narrow focus on physical appearance. Although she made a significant impact on Disney with her groundbreaking show and other projects, the industry's superficial standards eventually led her to grow disillusioned. After That's So Raven, Raven explored other ventures outside Disney, but eventually became weary of the constant need to maintain a specific public image. She even chose to keep her sexuality private, fearing it might negatively affect her brand. Raven-Symoné has openly discussed the intense scrutiny and control she faced regarding her image during her early career. She shared, "My likeness, whether you see it in an interview, whether you see it in print, however you see it, at that time, had 15 people dictating what I should and should not look like. If I did whatever I wanted, I wasn't going to sell because it didn't go with the brand." She highlighted the restrictive nature of being branded at such a young age, saying, "I was branded at such a young age, and then you wonder why all these child stars have these issues. You weren't allowing them to grow up as human beings, stifling them at the youngest and most important development age of their time. And then you expect them to be normal later? Raven admitted that she never imagined coming out publicly. She revealed, "I never thought I would ever come out. I never thought I would come out because my personal life didn't matter. It was only what was supposed to be sold." She had planned to maintain a facade, thinking, "I always thought in my head, I'll have a husband and a friend on the side so I can be happy." That didn't last. However, as she became disillusioned with the industry, she decided to embrace her true self, saying, "I don't care anymore because I fell in love, and I was kind of over the industry. I wanted to retire. I said, well, if I'm not going to be in the industry, then I can come out." Coming out as gay was a liberating moment for Raven. It marked a significant personal breakthrough and a step towards authenticity. Another turning point was her appearance on The View, which provided her with an opportunity to reinvent herself and transition from her Disney persona to an adult career. Despite her evolving career and personal life, Raven has maintained her connection with Disney. She currently stars in Raven's Home, where she not only acts, but also has the opportunity to direct, continuing to contribute to the industry while staying true to her own journey. Tia and Tamara Mowry. Tia and Tamara Mowry, renowned for their roles in Sister Sister and Disney films like Twitches and 17 Again, faced significant challenges in their careers, particularly when it came to gaining mainstream recognition. Tia Mowry shared a poignant story about their struggle to land a cover on a major teen magazine, despite the success of their show. She revealed, "So my sister and I, we wanted to be on the cover of this very popular magazine at the time, and it was a teenage magazine, and we were told that we couldn't be on the cover of the magazine because we were black, and we would not sell. But here I am, as an adult, and it's sorry. Wow. And it still affects me, how someone could demean your value because of the color of your skin." This experience highlights a broader issue faced by many black stars during that era, where racial bias often limited their opportunities, regardless of their popularity or talent. The difficulty Tia and Tamara encountered underscores why magazines like Essence have been so crucial. Essence was established to provide a platform specifically for women of color, celebrating their achievements and experiences when mainstream media often fell short. Fortunately, there has been gradual progress in the representation of black talent in mainstream media. The industry is slowly recognizing the value and profitability of diverse stars, leading to more opportunities for black actors and performers. Take, for instance, the Disney actress Skai Jackson and her mother, who achieved a remarkable milestone when they appeared on the cover of Parenting magazine. Skai reflects on the experience, saying, "It was really cool to be a part of history with my mom with Parenting magazine. At that time, there weren't many black kids on magazine covers, especially not a mom and daughter duo. For us to be among the first was pretty awesome. It was a chance to prove those doubters wrong who thought black covers wouldn't sell out. Ours did, and I feel like we are breaking stereotypes, which is a great thing." This moment highlights a broader shift in the industry, demonstrating that black stars and their stories have substantial market appeal. Kyla Pratt. The impact of black representation extends beyond magazine covers to influential media content such as films and TV series. A notable example is the show The Proud Family, starring Kyla Pratt and created by black innovators Bruce Smith and Rob Farquhar. Originally launched with a unique, grassroots approach, the show was a pioneering effort by its creators, who faced challenges working outside the typical Disney framework. Now Disney is capitalizing on the Proud Family's enduring popularity by rebooting the series on Disney+, acknowledging the show's success and profitability. As one of the creators points out, "We are doing the Proud Family reboot, and Bruce Smith and Ralph Farquhar have been amazing from the beginning. They essentially started everything with a guerrilla-style approach, making it happen even when we didn't work under Disney's full control. Now Disney is taking notice and realizing, look, people are talking about this. We've been telling them all along. See what happens when you let black creators lead? We understand what Black audiences want. Just give us some creative control and listen. Keke Palmer. Let's dive into the journey of Keke Palmer, a remarkable multi-talented star who's made waves as an actress, singer, dancer, author, talk show host, producer, and motivational speaker. Many people might not know this, but Keke Palmer was once on the brink of having her own Disney show titled Keke and Jamal. Keke shared on Instagram that Ralph Farquhar, the creative mind behind hit shows like The Proud Family, Moesha, and The Parkers, had actually crafted a pilot for Keke and Jamal. The show was set to feature Keke alongside actor Andre Jamal Kenny. Despite the excitement surrounding the project, it unfortunately never made it past the pilot stage. The reasons behind the show's cancellation weren't officially disclosed, but there's speculation that it might have been overshadowed by Hannah Montana. Both shows were pitched around the same period and had strong backing from established creators. However, Hannah Montana had a significant advantage with Michael Porrias, who had also created That's So Raven, lending his expertise. With Disney's focus shifting towards projects like Hannah Montana, it's possible that Keke and Jamal was sidelined in favor of a show that seemed more aligned with the network's evolving direction. At the time, Disney was heavily invested in shows with a different appeal, and Keke and Jamal might have been deemed too urban compared to the network's new direction. Disney was pivoting towards stars like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Zac Efron, and Vanessa Hudgens, names that fit more seamlessly into the network's evolving brand. Despite this setback, Keke Palmer's career continued to flourish. Her resilience was evident as she landed a significant role in Tyler Perry's Medea's Family Reunion and starred in the critically acclaimed film Akeelah and the Bee, alongside renowned actors Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett. Keke didn't let the Disney opportunity slip by to define her career. She went on to star in the Nickelodeon series True Jackson, VP, proving that she could thrive beyond Disney's realm. Additionally, Disney did eventually invite her back, leading to her role in the movie Jump In alongside High School Musical star Corbin Bleu. Keke Palmer's career continued to flourish across various platforms, from acting in movies and performing on Broadway to voiceover work and hosting her own talk show. She also ventured into writing books, speaking as a motivational speaker, and pursuing a music career. After years of dedication and resilience, Keke landed a major opportunity working with Jordan Peele on his latest film, a significant milestone in her career. She was also invited to join the cast of Disney's reboot of The Proud Family. Despite her success, Keke has been candid about her personal struggles. In writing her book, she came to terms with past abuse that she had concealed from herself. Reflecting on her journey, she remarked, "My whole journey was about finding myself." Keke has also spoken openly about colorism in the industry, shedding light on its impact on the representation of Black women. She shared, "I didn't see people with my complexion at the forefront or being shown as beautiful. As I got older, I realized there was a huge disconnect between corporate views of what beauty is." This insight highlights broader issues in Hollywood, where the belief that Black images won't sell has historically hindered Black actors and actresses from securing leading roles or even gracing magazine covers. Skai Jackson and Monique Coleman. In the entertainment industry, especially for Black women and girls, creative control and proper representation are crucial. Unfortunately, Black women often face challenges when working within an industry that predominantly upholds Eurocentric beauty standards. For Disney stars like Skai Jackson and Monique Coleman, these issues have been particularly evident. Skai Jackson, known for her roles on Disney shows such as Jessie and Bunked, shared her struggles with finding stylists who understood how to work with her natural hair. "When I was working on Jessie, I went through numerous stylists. They knew how to style everyone else's hair, but not mine," Skai explained. "It wasn't always their fault. Not everyone is familiar with natural hair and the specific products it needs. It felt like every season brought a new stylist, and I was constantly wondering when I'd find the right one. It wasn't until the last season of Jessie that I finally found a stylist who got my hair, and she continued with me on Bunket. Skai noted that the difficulty wasn't confined to just Disney Channel sets. It's a broader issue across the industry. Many sets don't understand how natural hair works or realize that not every product is suitable. But things are slowly changing. More celebrities are speaking out about these issues, and I see the industry starting to respect our needs by hiring stylists who understand and appreciate our natural hair. Despite the progress, Skai's experience highlights the ongoing struggle for proper representation and understanding within the entertainment industry. Monique Coleman, best known for her role as Taylor in High School Musical, also faced challenges with her hair on set. In an interview with The Insider, she shared her experience. "We've made significant strides in the industry in terms of representation and understanding the needs of African American actresses. However, there were times when my hair was styled poorly, particularly at the front." Monique came up with a practical solution by using headbands to improve the look of her hair and simplify the styling process. However, it must have been frustrating for her to watch her co-stars receive top-notch glam treatment while she had to make do with less. This experience is unfortunately common for many Black actresses in the industry. It underscores the importance of having a glam team on set that is well-versed in styling Black hair, ensuring that all actresses receive the care and attention they deserve. Storm Reid and Halle Bailey. Next up are Storm Reid and Halle Bailey, two standout Disney stars who have made significant impacts in their own ways. Storm Reid gained major recognition for her role in Disney's A Wrinkle in Time, while Halle Bailey, known for her music with her sister Chloe in Chloe x Halle, landed the iconic role of Ariel in the live-action The Little Mermaid. Unfortunately, both actresses faced backlash due to their race. Storm Reid opened up to InStyle about her experience, saying, "Some people had issues with me playing Meg because they were used to seeing her as a Caucasian girl for so long. They felt uncomfortable with the change. But creating change requires pushing through that discomfort. The projects I choose are very intentional. I see each one as a chance to spark progressive conversations and represent those who are often underrepresented. Young girls need to see themselves on screen to believe they can succeed. If they don't see anyone like them succeeding, how can they imagine their own success?" Halle Bailey faced significant hostility and racial backlash when she was cast as Ariel in the live-action The Little Mermaid. Some people were upset that a Black actress was chosen to play the iconic mermaid, even though a mythical creature like Ariel doesn't have a race. The backlash was so intense that an online campaign called Not My Ariel emerged, filled with hateful and racist comments and memes targeting Halle. Despite the negativity, Halle remained optimistic and focused on the positive aspects of her role. She expressed, "I feel like I'm dreaming, and I'm just so grateful. I don't pay attention to the negativity. I believe this role is bigger than me, and it's going to be something truly beautiful. I'm incredibly excited to be a part of it." Halle's perspective was spot on. Her portrayal of Ariel is set to be a groundbreaking achievement, paving the way for more opportunities and breaking down barriers for Black women and girls in the industry. China, Anne McClain. Another Disney star who deserves recognition is the multi-talented China Anne McClain. Before she made waves at Disney, China had already established herself with notable roles on Tyler Perry's House of Pain and in the film Daddy's Little Girls, where she appeared alongside her sisters, Lauren and Sierra. However, it was at Disney that her career really took off. She starred in the Disney Channel series A&T Farm and became a fan favorite in the Descendants movie series, appearing in all 3 installments. China and her sisters also formed a singing group and released several music projects under Disney. Despite her success, China faced significant challenges as a Black actress in the industry. She often clashed with white producers who would try to dictate how she should portray her black character. As someone who intimately understands the black experience, China felt it was crucial for her to have input on her character to ensure authenticity. Yet, she frequently found it difficult to assert her perspective and struggled to gain the creative control she needed. China Anne McClain has shared some candid reflections about her experiences as a black actress in the industry. She and her sisters have navigated numerous challenges, particularly as women of color in a predominantly white field. China highlighted a specific struggle that many people of color face, dealing with white producers who dictate how her black characters should be portrayed. She recounted numerous instances where she found herself in heated debates, and sometimes arguments, with these producers over what would be the most authentic way for her black characters to speak and act. "I can't tell you how many times it's escalated into arguments with white people telling me what would be most authentic coming from my black character," she admitted. "It's happened more times than I'm comfortable with." China's goal as a content creator has always been to ensure that her projects remain true to their authentic selves and maintain integrity. However, she noted a frustrating reality. Many companies, including directors, producers, and showrunners, often prioritize control over authenticity. "My goal is to keep these projects authentic and full of integrity," she said. But the sad truth is that many of these companies' goals are different. They focus on control rather than genuine representation. That's a bigger conversation for another time, but it's something I've faced a lot. China's commitment to creating content that reflects the diverse and authentic experiences of people of color is evident in her new venture. She emphasizes the importance of not only being visible, but also being portrayed in a way that highlights strength and authenticity. She wants to see a full spectrum of experiences represented on screen, reflecting the rich diversity of real life. China Anne McClain recently made a heartfelt announcement about her departure from the show Black Lightning. With tears in her eyes, she shared that her decision to leave was driven by a profound shift in her spiritual journey with Christ. For China, the allure of the entertainment industry and its superficial standards are an illusion compared to the deeper purpose she now embraces. "I am doing God's work now," China explained. "This industry, with all its praise and focus on appearances, isn't important to me anymore. I started my production company not to chase industry accolades or fit into its mold, but to create with a higher purpose. My goal is to produce work that teaches, inspires, and explores new avenues that mainstream entertainment often overlooks." China emphasized that her creative endeavors are now guided by her faith rather than the conventional standards of Hollywood. "I haven't played the game well according to industry standards," she admitted. "God has led me to where I am, and I follow His direction. At times, I've resisted, and those are the moments I regret. Now, I'm focused on bringing spirit back into my projects, because representation is not just about visibility. It's about infusing projects with authenticity and deeper meaning." Her announcement resonated deeply with many, garnering significant support from her fans and the public. Despite her departure from Black Lightning, China continues to thrive as a content creator, notably becoming one of the most followed personalities on TikTok. Her refusal to conform to Hollywood's norms highlights her commitment to maintaining her integrity while forging her own path in the entertainment industry. Coco Jones. Another Disney star to highlight is the incredibly talented Coco Jones, known for her work as a singer, actress, and performer. Coco's journey with Disney began when she competed on Radio Disney's Next Big Thing and appeared on So Random. Her breakthrough came with her role as Roxy in the Disney original movie Let It Shine. Let It Shine was a standout film for Disney, featuring a unique blend of hip-hop and gospel music. It was a departure from Disney's typical fare and marked a significant moment as one of the first Disney originals to showcase a predominantly black cast. The film was a hit, drawing 5.7 million viewers during its premiere and becoming the #1 rated Disney Channel movie of 2012. Coco Jones quickly rose to fame as a Disney star thanks to her standout performance. However, Coco's Disney career didn't sustain its initial momentum. Her experience with Disney turned out to be disappointing in many ways. In a candid, viral video she shared on YouTube, Coco opened up about the challenges she faced. She revealed that there were plans for a sequel to Let It Shine. The script was already written and ready to go. Despite this, Disney chose not to move forward with the project, causing the plans for a sequel to fall through. Adding to the disappointment, Coco was promised her own TV show, a dream that many Black Disney stars aspired to, following in the footsteps of Raven-Symoné. Unfortunately, this promise was never fulfilled. Disney executives led Coco to believe she was on the verge of becoming a major star, but these assurances turned out to be empty. Seeking new opportunities, Coco signed a record deal with Disney's Hollywood Records, a common path for Disney stars who showed musical talent. While she hoped this deal would allow her to showcase her singing abilities, she faced significant challenges. Coco struggled with the lack of creative control over her music. Despite working with talented producers she had chosen, the label pushed her to conform to a more marketable sound, rather than allowing her to express her own artistic vision. Coco described the experience as frustrating. "I'd write these amazing songs that I was so proud of, but they kept telling me to sing something else, something more sellable. It felt like everything I wanted to do creatively was dismissed in favor of what they thought would sell." It became evident that Disney was trying to whitewash Coco's sound, possibly believing that urban or Black music wouldn't sell. However, Coco proved them wrong with the release of her song, Holla at the DJ. Despite the fight to get the song out, she was grateful for the support it received. "Thank God Holla at the DJ came out and was well received," she said. Despite the success, Disney dropped her shortly after. They didn't know how to proceed with her career, leaving her without a sequel, a TV show, or a record deal. Coco reflected on this period, noting, "Looking back, I would have focused on building my own fan base through platforms like YouTube. At the time, I thought things would continue as they did for others, but I realized that wasn't the case." For Coco Jones, one of the most traumatic aspects of her Disney experience was the realization that no matter how hard she worked or how much talent she showcased, it often seemed to come down to marketability. "I'd give it my all. Singing, acting, dancing, pouring my heart into everything," she said. "I thought if I just let them see my talent, they'd believe in me. But if someone else looked a little more marketable, it didn't matter. That was really tough as a kid. You don't know how to handle that." It's clear that colorism played a significant role in the challenges Coco faced. Disney's focus on a specific image often meant that Coco, with her darker skin tone, didn't fit the mold they were promoting. Despite her immense talent, she didn't align with the type of Black or mixed-race stars Disney typically pushed. This narrow standard of beauty and marketability meant that Coco's unique qualities didn't always align with Disney's vision, affecting her career trajectory. This issue extends well beyond Disney. In the entertainment industry, darker-skinned Black girls often face significant barriers when it comes to landing certain roles. They frequently find themselves overlooked for parts that are supposedly meant for them, simply because they don't fit the more marketable image that the industry prefers. As a result, roles designed for brown-skinned Black girls often go to lighter-skinned or mixed-race actresses who are deemed to have a more marketable look. It's particularly frustrating to see many new film adaptations of books or other stories that originally featured dark-skinned characters, yet the roles are given to lighter-skinned actresses. It feels incredibly unfair, especially considering the wealth of talent available among darker-skinned actresses. It's as though the industry is playing it safe with their casting choices, missing out on the diverse range of talent that could bring these characters to life. There's no ill will towards the actresses who land these roles. I mean, if a movie role comes your way, of course you're going to take it. But filmmakers and creators need to dig deeper and realize that there's more diversity out there than just a handful of lighter-skinned actresses with curly mixed-race hair. Skai Jackson raised a valid point about the casting process. Many creators are to blame for not giving darker-skinned black girls a fair shot based on their talent. Instead, roles are often given to those who fit a particular, often lighter-skinned image. This isn't just about appearances, it's about talent and skill. Unfortunately, the industry tends to favor what's seen as more marketable, which often leaves darker-skinned black girls at a disadvantage. Speaking of colorism, it's worth noting the behind-the-scenes practices at Disney that highlight this issue. Raven-Symoné made a revealing statement in the Light Girls documentary that sheds light on the colorism she faced. She shared that during her time on That's So Raven, a crew member approached her with a concerning request. He told her to stop tanning because she was becoming too dark, which would necessitate a complete relighting of the set. Raven recounted, "When I had my own show, I used to tan 3 or 4 times a week in a tanning bed to get darker. I did. And it's funny, one of the lighting guys came up. I love him to death, I love him, oh my goodness. And he goes, 'Raven, I need you to stop tanning. You're getting too dark, and we have to relight the whole entire show.' I was like, 'Sorry, just trying to be pretty.'" This anecdote is quite telling. It's startling that the lighting crew was willing to take extreme measures like relighting an entire set just to avoid a darker skin tone. Raven's experience subtly underscores the colorism that operates behind the scenes. If Disney was concerned about Raven's skin tone impacting the show's lighting, it's not surprising that someone like Coco Jones would face similar challenges and setbacks in her career. After her time with Disney, Coco Jones continued to actively audition for various roles in Hollywood. While she had several opportunities to star in different projects, she chose to turn down some of them upon realizing the compromises they would require. Coco candidly shared her frustrations, saying, "The colorism out here is crazy, point blank and period. Y'all already know it. Look at your favorite shows. Do you see dark-skinned women? No, the colorism's insane. I would cry because I'd get these opportunities but had to pass them up. There are certain things I'm just not willing to do. The things they want you to sign or perform, come on, bro, no. I'm not trying to sell my soul for this. I'm not getting naked or saying outrageous things just for a paycheck. That's not me." Coco's refusal to conform to Hollywood's often exploitative practices didn't stop her from finding other opportunities. She appeared in the TV series 5 Points and acted in films like Flock of Four, Grandma's House, and Vampires vs. the Bronx. In addition to her acting roles, Coco built a strong presence on YouTube and even became a popular meme on TikTok for her distinctive voice. She continues to make music, regularly releasing new projects and performing covers on her YouTube channel. Despite the setbacks and challenges she faced, Coco has managed to carve out a space for herself in the industry on her own terms, demonstrating resilience and determination. Zendaya. Let's dive into the journey of Zendaya, a multi-talented actress, dancer, model, and singer who has made a significant impact in Hollywood. Zendaya, known for her standout roles in mainstream projects like Euphoria, the Spider-Man series, and Malcolm and Marie, is one of the few Disney stars to successfully break into the broader Hollywood landscape. But her path to success was far from straightforward. Before Zendaya became an Emmy Award-winning actress, she was known as Rocky Blue on Disney's Shake It Up, where she starred alongside Bella Thorne, who played Cece Jones. Despite their on-screen chemistry, Zendaya and Bella often found themselves in an unspoken competition behind the scenes. At that time, Bella received more viewer popularity and network favoritism, partly due to her being white. Zendaya, on the other hand, faced the challenge of working twice as hard to gain the same level of recognition and support. She invested considerable effort into establishing herself as a solo entertainer beyond the show. Her perseverance paid off, and she managed to carve out a successful career for herself. Her journey took a significant turn when she competed on Dancing with the Stars, a move that introduced her to a broader audience. Capitalizing on this newfound exposure, Zendaya signed a solo record deal with Hollywood Records and released her debut album, featuring the platinum-selling single Replay. Post-Shake It Up, Zendaya starred in the Disney movie Zapped and made a memorable cameo in Taylor Swift's blockbuster video for Bad Blood. Her foray into the fashion industry also saw her gracing numerous magazine covers, further establishing her as a style icon. Disney, recognizing Zendaya's growing influence and marketability, offered her her own show, KC Undercover. However, Zendaya was determined to seize this opportunity on her own terms. She emphasized her desire for greater control and a platform to advocate for diversity. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, Zendaya expressed her commitment to ensuring representation on television, stating, "The only way I was going to come back to the Disney Channel was if I was in a position of more power." She added, "One thing that is really important to me is diversity on the channel. It's hard as a young person of a different ethnicity or background to look at the TV and not see anyone who looks like you. Representation is very important." Zendaya made a conscious effort to include a black family in her Disney show KC Undercover. Beyond that, she used her platform to shed light on race-related issues and speak candidly about colorism within the industry. Recognizing her privilege as a mixed-race woman, she shared her perspective with Cosmopolitan. "I feel a responsibility to represent all the beautiful shades within my community. I acknowledge that I have some privilege compared to my darker-skinned sisters and brothers. People often ask, would you still listen to Zendaya if she didn't have the same skin color? And that's a fair question. I can't claim to have faced the same level of racism or struggles as someone with darker skin. I haven't walked in those shoes, and it wouldn't be right for me to say otherwise. But I am fully supportive of the movement for more inclusivity. If my position affords me a platform because of my skin color, then I should use that privilege responsibly." Despite her privilege as a mixed-race woman, Zendaya still faced microaggressions and racism in Hollywood. One notable instance was when she attended the Oscars with her Afrocentric locks, and Fashion Police host Juliana Rancic made a disrespectful comment saying, "I feel like she smells like patchouli oil or weed." Zendaya also encountered racial backlash for her casting as Mary Jane Watson in the Spider-Man franchise. Additionally, she shared an experience where her publicist displayed racial insensitivity. Zendaya recalled a photo shoot where she wasn't happy with her hair and makeup, and her publicist responded, "You should just be happy with it. They haven't had a black girl on the cover since forever." Zendaya made it clear that this publicist is no longer part of her team. Zendaya faced several challenges as she transitioned from a child star to an adult actress, a common struggle for many who start their careers young. In addition to this, she navigated a controversial period linked to Harvey Weinstein, a powerful Hollywood producer with a notorious reputation. Zendaya had crossed paths with Weinstein, but when allegations of his misconduct emerged, she spoke out strongly against him. In a statement to the Associated Press, she condemned his behavior as disgusting and expressed her support for the victims affected by his actions. Despite the association, Zendaya's career continued to thrive. She managed to rise above the controversy and solidify her status as one of Hollywood's leading figures. Tinashe. Tinashe has long been a shining example of talent and perseverance in Hollywood. Before she became the multifaceted artist known for her music and acting career, she made her mark as a Disney star. Tinashe, who began her entertainment journey as a child actor, was cast in roles that showcased her skills early on. However, her journey through Disney and beyond has been far from smooth. Initially, Tinashe appeared on the Disney Channel show 2.5 Men and voiced a character on the animated series The Penguins of Madagascar. Despite these early successes, her transition from a child star to a leading figure in the industry proved challenging. Much like her Disney peers, Tinashe encountered obstacles related to colorism and industry expectations. In a candid interview with Billboard, Tinashe opened up about her struggles with colorism and the difficulties of being a black woman in an industry that often favors lighter-skinned individuals. She reflected, "It's a constant battle to be seen for my talent, rather than just the color of my skin. I've had to work so much harder to get the same recognition as my lighter-skinned counterparts. It's disheartening, and it often feels like you're fighting an uphill battle." Tinashe's transition was marked by a significant moment when she released her debut studio album, Aquarius. Despite the album receiving critical acclaim and featuring hits like Two On, which topped the charts, Tinashe struggled with the industry's response. She recalled, "Even though I had this successful album, it felt like the industry was still trying to fit me into a box that didn't represent who I am or what I wanted to say with my music." The challenges did not stop with her music career. Tinashe also faced issues with the representation of her black identity in Hollywood. In a revealing interview with Complex, she discussed the struggle to maintain creative control and authenticity in an industry that frequently imposes restrictive standards on artists of color. Tinashe said, "There are so many times when you're told to conform to a certain image or sound that doesn't align with who you are. They want you to fit into their mold, but that's not how you create something authentic or groundbreaking." Her experience with Disney was particularly eye-opening. Although she was given opportunities, she often felt that the roles and projects offered to her did not fully leverage her capabilities or reflect her identity. Tinashe noted, "I was grateful for the opportunities I had, but there were moments when I felt like I was just a token presence. The roles I was given didn't always allow me to showcase my full range as an artist." Despite these hurdles, Tinashe's resilience shone through. She continued to push boundaries in both music and acting. She released several more successful projects, including her mixtapes and albums, and continued to gain recognition for her unique sound and style. Her determination to succeed on her own terms has made her a prominent figure in the industry. Tinashe's journey exemplifies the broader struggles faced by many Black Disney stars who navigate the complexities of colorism, industry expectations, and personal identity. Despite facing numerous challenges, she has managed to carve out a successful career while remaining true to herself. Amandla Stenberg. Amandla Stenberg is a multifaceted talent whose journey from Disney star to Hollywood powerhouse is both inspiring and illustrative of the struggles faced by Black actors in the industry. Known for her roles in films like The Hunger Games and Everything, Stenberg's career has been marked by both triumphs and significant challenges, particularly related to race and representation. Amandla first gained attention as Rue in The Hunger Games, a role that showcased her remarkable acting skills. However, her success in this role did not shield her from the harsh realities of colorism and industry biases. Stenberg's transition from a young Disney star to a leading actress involved navigating a complex landscape where her identity often played a significant role in how she was perceived and treated. In an interview with Teen Vogue, Amandla opened up about the impact of colorism on her career. She stated, "Being a Black actress in Hollywood often feels like a double-edged sword. You're constantly aware that your opportunities may be limited by the color of your skin. It's something you have to confront, and it's not always easy." Stenberg's experiences with Disney highlight the broader industry challenges faced by many Black artists. She appeared in the Disney Channel original movie The Midnight Sun, a film that showcased her talent but also reflected the limited roles offered to Black actors. Amandla has been vocal about the need for greater diversity and the often superficial nature of Hollywood's efforts towards inclusivity. In a discussion with The Cut, she remarked, "Hollywood has a long history of tokenism. They cast a few people of color to check a box, but real change requires more than just superficial adjustments." One of the most notable moments in Stenberg's career was her decision to use her platform to speak out against colorism and cultural appropriation. In a powerful Instagram post, she addressed the lack of authentic representation for darker-skinned Black women. It's important to recognize the erasure of darker-skinned people from media. We need to celebrate all shades and not just the ones that are deemed marketable, Stenberg wrote. Her advocacy extends beyond mere words. She actively supports projects and initiatives that promote genuine diversity and inclusivity. Despite these struggles, Amandla has continued to excel in her career. She has ventured into producing and directing, further establishing her voice in the industry. Her work includes producing the critically acclaimed The Hate You Give, a film that tackles important social issues and amplifies the voices of marginalized communities. In an interview with Variety, Amandla reflected on her journey and the lessons she's learned. She said, "Navigating this industry has taught me the importance of staying true to myself and using my platform for positive change. I've faced challenges, but those challenges have only fueled my determination to push for more meaningful representation." Amandla Stenberg's career is a powerful example of how talent and perseverance can shine through even in the face of systemic barriers. Marsai Martin. Let's explore the inspiring journey of Marsai Martin, a standout talent who has made a significant impact as an actress, producer, and entrepreneur. Marsai is best known for her role as Diane Johnson on the hit ABC series Blackish, a character that has not only showcased her incredible acting skills, but also helped bring important conversations about race and family to the forefront of television. Before her breakthrough role on Blackish, Marsai's career began at a very young age. Her journey in Hollywood, like many other young black actresses, came with its own set of challenges. Marsai's rise to fame wasn't a smooth ride. Despite her immense talent and charm, she faced the pervasive issue of colorism within the industry, a struggle familiar to many black actors. Marsai's breakthrough role on Blackish came after a series of auditions and hard work. Her performance quickly garnered attention and praise, making her one of the youngest actresses to receive critical acclaim. Yet, her success was not without obstacles. In an interview with People, Marsai opened up about the challenges she faced, saying, "It's been a journey of proving myself and showing that black girls can be just as talented, if not more, than anyone else." Marsai's influence expanded beyond acting when she made history as the youngest executive producer in Hollywood with her film Little. At just 14 years old, she not only starred in the film but also took on the role of producer, making her a trailblazer in the industry. Marsai's drive to take control of her own career and tell stories from her perspective is a testament to her resilience and vision. In interviews, Marsai has been candid about her experiences with colorism and the industry's often narrow definitions of beauty. She shared in a Variety interview, "I've seen firsthand how people of darker skin tones are often overlooked. It's a challenge, but it's one that I'm passionate about addressing through my work." Marsai's commitment to changing the narrative extends to her advocacy for greater representation. She has been vocal about the need for more diverse stories and faces in media. It's important for young girls, especially those with darker skin, to see themselves represented in a positive light on screen. "We need more diversity in front of and behind the camera," Marsai said in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. Despite the challenges she's faced, Marsai has used her platform to bring attention to issues of race and representation in the entertainment industry. She continues to be a powerful advocate for change, leveraging her success to open doors for others and push for a more inclusive and equitable industry. Marsai Martin's journey reflects the broader struggles of many black Disney stars who navigate the complexities of the entertainment world while challenging stereotypes and fighting for fair representation. Her story is not just about personal success, but also about paving the way for future generations. Gabrielle Union. Now on to the last Disney girl we want to talk about is Gabrielle Union, an accomplished actress, author, and activist whose career trajectory is a testament to her resilience and talent. Gabrielle Union's career began with notable roles in films such as She's All That and Bring It On, where her performances garnered attention and established her as a rising star. Union's breakthrough in the entertainment industry came with a string of successful films and television roles. However, her rise to prominence was not without its challenges. Gabrielle has openly discussed her experiences with colorism and the systemic barriers that often hinder Black actresses in Hollywood. In her early career, Gabrielle faced the harsh realities of an industry that frequently sidelined actresses who did not fit a particular mold. Reflecting on her experiences, Gabrielle shared in an interview with Essence, "I had to fight for every opportunity. There was always this underlying notion that roles for Black actresses were limited and that you had to fit a very specific image to be considered." Gabrielle's time on Disney's Being Mary Jane was a notable chapter in her career. The show, which centered on a successful African-American television news anchor, was a significant departure from the typical roles available to Black actresses at the time. It allowed Gabrielle to showcase her range and delve into complex characters that broke away from the stereotypical portrayals often seen in the industry. Despite the success of Being Mary Jane, Gabrielle faced significant challenges behind the scenes. In interviews, she revealed the difficulties of maintaining her image and dealing with industry expectations. "I was often told that I was too urban or that I didn't fit the traditional mold of beauty," Gabrielle said in an interview with Vogue. "It was like I was constantly battling against this invisible barrier that was set up to limit how far I could go." One of the most personal struggles Gabrielle faced was related to her mental health. She has been open about her experiences with trauma and how it impacted her career. In her memoir, We're Gonna Need More Wine, Gabrielle candidly discusses her experiences with sexual assault and how it affected her personal and professional life. "I had to learn to reclaim my power and not let my past define my future," she wrote. "It was a process of healing and finding strength in my vulnerability." Gabrielle's determination to push through these obstacles led her to become a vocal advocate for more inclusive and diverse representation in Hollywood. She has used her platform to address issues of colorism and systemic inequality, emphasizing the need for broader and more accurate portrayals of Black women in media. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Gabrielle expressed her commitment to this cause. "I believe in using my voice and my platform to challenge the norms and push for change. It's not just about me, it's about paving the way for others." In addition to her advocacy work, Gabrielle has continued to excel in her career. Her role in LA's Finest, a spin-off of the Bad Boys franchise, showcased her versatility and ability to tackle a variety of genres. "I want to be seen as a multifaceted actress who can handle drama, comedy, and action," Gabrielle stated in an interview with Entertainment Weekly. "It's important to break free from the limitations that others may try to impose on you." Gabrielle Union's journey is a powerful example of overcoming adversity and using one's platform to drive positive change. Her experiences highlight the broader issues faced by many Black actresses in Hollywood, and her continued success serves as an inspiration to aspiring artists and activists alike. All the Disney stars featured in this video have truly fascinating stories. Even though they've faced their share of setbacks and personal struggles in the industry, they've managed to handle it all with incredible grace. We made this video to shine a light on just how much these amazing women deserve our appreciation. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the video. Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might care. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.